Chat, I hate to sound like a harlot, but this morning I put out, now I got my car vacuumed, and I didn't have to lift a finger. Not a damn one. Tell me why my dishes are done. Tell me why yard work is going on. And you know what I'm doing? I'm just gonna go run to the grocery store, get a soda, maybe get some hot Cheetos. I feel like I have harnessed the power of the divine feminine. Maybe sounding like a harlot isn't so bad. Maybe I don't hate to sound. I am a married woman.
Right.
I do have 2 evidences of my harlotry. Walking around, calling me mama and shit. Making my car nasty so my husband's got to go take it to get it clean. If you know anything about my car, you know that I housed mice in here. But I've harnessed the power from which my poo nanny can make. And now I don't have to lift a finger for anything. Yeah, chap, I don't hate to sound like a harlot. I got that poo nanny power.
Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed. All right, so this wife got online and made this statement, and she's going viral right now. This video is going really, really viral because out of everything you just heard, right? She said she put out for a husband, and now he's doing more to show gratitude, and she doesn't have to do much. He's helping her out, whatever. But people are like, oh, so you've got to do all that for your husband to help out? They're actually shooting this video down. Now, luckily for her, she actually has a backbone and she responded back to the haters, right? But maybe she didn't know that TikTok isn't the place where you want to go and say good things about your marriage or your husband or just men in general. And you have to give some type of disclaimer before you do, or else modern women, feminists, whoever is the majority over there and who's running the algorithm will attack you.
I have a video going viral right now, and unfortunately, some of you women in the comments are making me side with the men, so let's have a chat. If you're my mom, keep scrolling, and I'm not kidding, please keep scrolling.
Even just the way she said that, unfortunately, you're making me side with the men. You know, that's like the way women have to talk on TikTok before they say something good about their husband, their boyfriend, or side with men. Keep listening.
The video is about putting out on a Saturday morning and getting a bunch of chores done because my husband likes my poo nanny power. All right, the amount of women in the comments saying, I cannot believe you have to do that. Baby, I don't have to do anything. Newsflash, some women like getting their guts stirred before the sun has risen. You understand what I'm saying to you? Some women enjoy it. It's a win-win for me, baby. I get served to me on a platter. I ain't got to lift a finger. I don't even got to move my body from the bed that I am in. And shit is getting done around the house. Now, would my husband be doing that shit anyways? Absolutely. But now he's got pep in his step, and I got pep in mine too. If you feel like you have to do it, baby, you find a new partner. Not me. All right? I have never in my life with my husband had to do it. It has never been a chore to me because when my mental state is not there, if I've got too much going on in my life, in my mind, my husband doesn't make me do nothing. And if yours is, baby, that's a you problem. That is a you problem. And to the men commenting, it's either the nanny or the nanny. May that love never find me.
It's either the nanny or the mammy. Okay, let me check out a few comments here. Top comment here says, better yet, some women actually like their husbands. This is a top comment. So people are like, wow, so you actually like your husband? Somebody else here says, crazy concept these days, but I actually enjoy my husband. And you can imagine, they don't even want to get online and argue back and forth, and it doesn't help, does it? Somebody else here says, how dare your marriage be healthy and mutually beneficial? You know, there are happy marriages out here, but apart from that, people are satisfied. But when people are living in misery, waiting for any reason to break up their family, waiting for any reason to divorce their husband, for whatever reason, they don't like to see someone else doing well. And we all have our biases, and I can imagine that they look at somebody like her who's actually in a relationship that she's proud of, and she enjoys her husband, appreciates him, and I'm sure he appreciates her. And they filter everything she says through, men are horrible, because I'm not happy in my situation. So there's no way this woman is. Or there might be something she just hasn't found out about her man. Yeah, I don't see what the big deal here is. I think most people just aren't used to seeing people in good relationships. Let's read a few more comments here. Next comment here says, ma'am, being a harlot while in a committed relationship is one of the greatest joys in life. Harlotry is what makes the world go round, and being married is like using green energy. Somebody else here says, put this on her For You page, not mine. And so, of course, then you have a lot of men out here who are in sexless marriages. Men are very simple. If women only knew just how simple men really are, they always think there's some deep, complicated reason why the men in their lives may not be reciprocating how they may expect. But in most cases, it comes down to very simple things. Simple things like respect. Simple things like appreciation. Simple things like sex. And you actually enjoying the sex. It's no wonder why so many people would rather be single. Being single is a bit easier, right, in the front end. You don't have to deal with somebody to get along with, somebody to learn and know how to cooperate with. It's easier, right, to wake up by yourself. You do things your way. You don't have to worry about really helping somebody out, checking on somebody else, but then you lose out on that community that you may have with that individual. And I think for most people, they're just not built for it, or they just don't view it as worth it. And I'm talking about actually investing in a relationship with someone else, right? It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of selflessness, and it definitely takes not listening to a lot of noise around you. Guys, listen, of course, I'm curious to know, what do you think? Leave your comments down below. To my soon-to-be married men, currently engaged men, head over to fathershaverights.com. Make sure you access the #1 guide to drafting a solid and legally binding prenuptial agreement, 100% free with offer code REVIEW. Peace.